Hello, hello, we are back in Zion. The Zionist that I am.
Now is the
That
moment.
was a joke. I am really not a Zionist. Please don't think I am. I hate Zionism.
Time to dull this wise choice.
Time to shine.
My turn.
My turn.
I thought you'd
Now is the moment.
Okay, let's see what equipment. Okay,
Time to dull onward.
max damage plus. So does it mean that the max damage is on top of that 1001 whatever? I guess I should try it, and it looks badass, so that's at least like something. Ooh,
Time to do.
For
badass
the glory
helmet.
of the Lord.
Let's crack some skulls.
Time to shine.
Time to die.
My turn.
Let's crack some
Time to shine.
I think the loot box is here. I'm just gonna go sell my stuff quickly and like get rid of Great Kopesh. Let's save it here.
Follow me.
Follow me, follow the yellow brick road.
Onward. I thought you'd never ask.
Let's crack some skulls.
Alright, I'll just
Time
go
to shine.
donate all of this stuff to charity. We're good Christians. We are taking this to the Salvation Army, or more like the Genocide Army. Genocide the fucking Amaleks and the Philistines. Yeehaw! Seriously, I think it's so like, you know, different to what people think about God and the Bible, and like, and I think Jesus said, like, you know, when you look at the God of the Old Testament, you're looking at me or something, like, because people say that Jesus and like the New Testament and the Old Testament,
Blessed are all who take refuge.
they're so different, like Jesus and God in them, but like, yeah, I guess those were different times. Ooh,
Because
offense.
the Lord sustains me, I will not fear the tens of thousands drawn up against me on every side.
I'm so British. Whoa. Yeah, but like, it's supposedly the same God, and I think it's quite badass actually. Like, because there, yeah, clearly was evil in the world, and there is evil in the world now, and sometimes you just have to, I don't know, genocide them. Not talking about any particular race, I'm just talking like generally speaking. Hebron. Scout Engedi. Follow the yellow brick road, follow.
Under David, the Amalekites were ultimately annihilated, as God had commanded of Saul so long ago. David was pleased. With the Philistines subdued and the Amalekites destroyed, David could now seek his vengeance against Moab.
Mother of all bombs.
David inquired of the Lord, "Shall I take up arms against the Moabites, who so savagely murdered my household?" And the Lord replied, "Long have the Edomites been a burden to the Israelite people. They closed their borders to Moses in the time of Exodus, and have harassed my people since that time. They shall now suffer at your hands." And so the Lord had spoken. Attack the people of Edom to the southeast. David's fury at the Moabites would have to remain checked while he did as the Lord commanded. David gathered his generals and advisors to discuss a war with the Edomites. Capturing the Edomite city of Aqaba to the south was the primary objective.
Destroy
Quickest
the
route is
power.
through here, the Valley of En-Gedi.
It is sure to be guarded.
Possibly. That is why your sister will be scouting it for us. If the force is small enough, she should be able to clear the pass on her own. The Edomites will know we are marching on them. They will meet us here in the Valley of Salt. En-Gedi is the key. If we can take the pass,
I think
we will reach the
Trump-
valley before them and have the advantage.
Trump had his greatest battle in the Valley of Salt. And now all of the SJWs are crying there. Oh no. Another sneaky
I
mission.
have been watching the Edomites down in the valley. They are careless with their documents and leave valuable
What types of documents?
Porn.
movements, battle plans, supply line lists, everything. There are some advantageous overlooks where you can easily see into their camps. I'm sure exploring them would provide...
Okay. Let's go scout and stuff. Bitch. Why are you such bitch?
Who's there?
Oh no. Doc. Yeah, I see the cache on the left. I just want to take this crap.
Edom was located in the southeast of Israel, in the southern part of modern-day Jordan. Edom was also known as Seir.
So, thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir. Esau is Edom. Okay, Esau and Jacob. What's this fire thing here? Is it like from the pots or something? Like the flashy flash effect? Whatever. But yeah, I've mentioned... Oh no, they're coming. The zombies are coming. Donk. I've mentioned in the past that... Okay, that was easy. And more distractions.
Esau and Jacob were brothers.
See,
The
I told
Edomites
you.
were descendants of Esau. The Israelites were descendants of Jacob. Therefore, the two nations were brothers.
And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. And the first came out red all over like an hairy garment. And they called his name Esau. And after that came his brother out. And his hand took hold on Esau's heel. And his name was called Jacob, and Isaac was 70 years old when she bare them. It's interesting he's grabbing his heel. Is it like... Because in Genesis, God says something about like... he puts enmity between the seed of the woman and seed of the serpent, and the woman's offspring will crush the head of the serpent, and the serpent will gnaw at his heel or something. I don't know. But anyway, speaking of the serpent, I'm gonna talk about Luciferianism. I've like mentioned it previously, and like these John Podesta emails, well, they're more evidence that there is not bullshit to say that. Although I don't know if he's actually a Luciferian or what he actually, or if he believes in the Lima, like the religion of Aleister Crowley or whatever his actual, what are the details, but anyway, like some sort of evil sounding occult stuff. Like what they, which includes all sorts of sexual perversion. But like, yeah, it's like well, the United Nations, at least like a lot of anti-SJWs have come to realize that United Nations is not your friend. Hornblower,
Can't
Horatio.
let the guards touch those bonfires to signal for help.
Okay, drugs are bad, okay. Because like of the feminism stuff, like was it Anita Sarkeesian or some other feminists who went to the United Nations? Come on. Donk. They went to the United Nations and they were just, you know, allowed to speak their bullshit about censoring hateful internet comments or whatever they were talking about. I forget, because feminists always say some stupid shit. And anyway, but like, yeah, it's not like some sudden says like, what? United Nations is not on our side. It's never been on our side.
Edomites refused passage across Edom to the Israelites after their 40 years in the wilderness. This turned them into future enemies.
Thus Edom refused to give Israel passage through his border, wherefore Israel turned away from him. Oh, see, they're racist, they're like Trump, so you have to kill them because they're building a wall and shit. But yeah, like, the United Nations was, I'm not sure if it was like, just based on the Lucis Trust, which was originally Lucifer Trust or Lucifer Publishing or something, but I guess it was too blatant what they, you know, what they oh no.
Halt!
Like too obvious that they don't stand for anything good, so they changed Lucifer to Lucis. Lucis.
Who's there?
Who's there? Your death. Oh no. Tong tong tong. So anyway, so yeah, Lucifer Trust, it's just this like new age publishing company, or was, and I guess nowadays, but like if you go to lucifertrust.org, their website, they say they support the United Nations. I have the page open right here. Okay, I have to kill that guy first. Bont. That was pretty. So yeah, it says Lucis Trust has consultative status with the Economic and Social Council of the United Nations, ECOSOC, and the World Goodwill is recognized by the Department of Public Information at the United States as a non-governmental organization, NGO. NGO is like, sounds, I don't know, I've begun to associate the word with a demon or something. Like, I thought like, oh, they're good and they're like, you know, this humanitarian, but more often than not, they're like some truly evil organizations, like, you know, founded by George Soros or Zbigniew Brzezinski or something like that. He's funny when they fall. But anyway, like, so yeah, it's yeah, Lucis Trust, they're part of community, whatever, but like, it says, since their inception, Lucis Trust and World Goodwill have given their support through meditation, educational materials and seminars by highlighting the importance of the United UN's goals and activities as they represent the voice of the peoples and nations of the world. Okay, like, I don't know how the United Nations has ever represented my voice, but like, yeah, the key is like they give their support through meditation, educational materials and seminars. And okay, educational materials and seminars might be, you know, they are not inherently good or bad. It very much depends on the content of the materials and seminars, what they promote and stuff. So, but yeah, oh no, it's the wrong map. Oh no. But I'm very like doubtful that the materials are anything that you'd like them to spread around, or like something that you'd agree with with if, I don't know, unless you're an insane Luciferian globalist. But yeah, oh no, many bad guys. Good guy. Yeah. Wait, did I forget to kill some guy over here? But yeah, the keyword was meditation. It's the first thing they mention, and I don't think like I know like I think some. Okay. Oh, I have to like look here to. Ah, okay. So I scouted the camp that I already went into. Okay. And there's more scrolls there, I suppose. But yeah, so I don't think that meditation is evil or something. I think meditation is a good thing if you do it and something. But I don't know. It's sort of weird that it's an economic and social council that uses meditation, and I'd be, if I was a betting man, which I'm not, but like if I was, I'd be willing to bet like maybe their meditation here stands for some channeling or something, because I think that's what the Lucis Trust has been doing and promoting channeling and all sorts of like communion with spirits or demons or whatever. I think that's what they do. Alert. So yeah, and this is like this is what the United Nations is based on, like
David
Lucifer.
had used En-Gedi as a hideout while avoiding Saul.
And David went up from thence and dwelt in strongholds at En-Gedi. Because it's like, yeah, it's the New World Order that, and yeah, supposedly the Bible also says that there will be, at the end times, there will be something like New World Order, One World Government and stuff like that. And I'm not so well versed on what the Bible says about it, so I don't know. I guess I don't want to hypothesize too much on what the Bible says about it. But yeah, these are like so it just, I guess, is I just wanted to point out like this globalization or something. It's not something that started like I don't know, 20 years ago or something like that, or it wasn't started by Obama or Bush. Either of the Bushes is been going on for, well, at least 100 years.
A natural but difficult passageway from Edom to the center of Judah, as proven by the armies invading Judah in the time of King Jehoshaphat.
Since like Lucifer Trust was started like in 1922 or something like that. Then there came some that told Jehoshaphat, saying, There cometh a great multitude against thee from beyond the sea on this side Syria, and behold, they be in Hazazon Tamar, which is En-Gedi. I don't understand what I just read, but I did it. Because, yeah, so it's like so yeah, there is like this, globalization and New Age occult beliefs. They go hand in hand, and they're based on like or like if you see like one poster, like EU poster, I think it's from the 90s or something. They have like that they are rebuilding the Tower of Babel. The tower that God didn't want people to build because they would be like, it would make humans like gods or something like that. But I think that's what Lucifer stands for, like humans trying to reach apotheosis, like to become like gods. And I'm not gonna comment like whether it's like a realistic goal or not. Like, I don't know if any of this, you know, occult, like, to what degree this occult stuff actually is, like, real, or is it just, like, crazy delusional stuff that these elites believe in? But they do believe in it. Like, look into it. Like, it's not just some, you know, crazy conspiracy theory. And now that, you know, the Podesta emails, I think the Podesta stuff is, like, the greatest gift since whenever. To like society, because I think now you should be able to talk more openly about how the occult and secret societies and pedophilia and sexual perversion, they are like a significant part of this global society that we live in. It's like yeah, there's, you know, of course, and rape culture is part of it. Rape culture might not be, you know, part of your everyday life, but it's part of this elite's world, I'm pretty sure. But anyway, like, so yeah, it's like, I think people are losing, like, it no longer holds any legitimacy to, like, laugh, like, oh, you talk like about stuff like that, you're a crazy conspiracy theorist. Well, just take a look at WikiLeaks. Take a look what the people do, like, you know, Comet Ping Pong Pizzeria, this pedophile front and all of that. And there's even a picture of Obama playing ping pong with a boy there. And I don't know, maybe he just like pizza and ping pong. Maybe it's nothing bad. And I think George Soros has been funding this pizzeria. But it's not just about, like, whatever, like, it's not just about, like, hedonism with them. Like, the hedonism, this and sexual perversion goes hand in hand with their religion. That's what it is. That's why the also society has become more hedonistic, and, you know, because people adopt the belief, like, unconsciously adopt the beliefs of their leaders, more or less. But anyway, I should go. I've been ranting long enough. This is supposed to be a gaming channel, not a ranting channel. So yeah, Lucis Trust, look into it if you don't know what it is.